This tutorial shows you how to take a logo animation created in Adobe After Effects and add it to a video using Adobe Premiere Pro. To follow along with what I'm doing, save the assets that accompany this tutorial to your Creative Cloud account. First, here's how the animation looks in After Effects. A graphic wipes in and text animates up. The animation holds for a second, the letters go away, and then so does the graphic. One of the many beauties of working with Creative Cloud is the ability for different Adobe applications to integrate easily with each other. When it comes to After Effects and Premiere Pro, this seamless integration is called Dynamic Link. Using Dynamic Link, you can bring this text animation composition into Premiere Pro in a couple of ways. We will go through one of them. In After Effects, open the sample file that accompanies this tutorial. You will see the composition already opened for you. To play the timeline, select it by clicking on it and then press the spacebar to play. To pause, press the spacebar again. Now, let's go to Premiere Pro. Once Premiere Pro is open the sample project contained in the sample files. You will notice that this project is empty. You will need to import both the underlying video and the After Effects composition. To import the video, choose File, Import, and then choose a video that you'd like to use in this project. The video I'm using is for a crowdsourcing campaign. If you wish, you can use this sample video to practice. Right-click this video in the project panel and choose New Sequence from Clip. Premiere Pro will create a new sequence and you can see it here in the timeline. To play the video on this timeline, just like in After Effects, select it and then press the spacebar.
Hi, you may not know my name, but I'd like to request some of your hard-earned money to develop my ingenious product.
To pause it, press the spacebar again. Let's make these tracks a little taller by double-clicking the track header here. Now you're ready to import the After Effects composition. For this, choose File, Import, and choose the After Effects project. The Import After Effects composition dialog will open, and you can choose the composition that contains your text animation. This composition appears now in the project panel, and I can drag it to the timeline to the top of the existing video. It shows that it has an audio track, but this audio track is empty. If it gets in the way, you could delete it by pressing and holding Option on the Mac or Alt on Windows and then clicking on the audio portion. This lets you select just the audio, and now you can delete it by pressing the Delete key. Play the timeline by pressing the spacebar.
Hi, you may not know my name, but I'd like to request some of your hard-earned money to develop my ingenious product. It'll change the world. I guarantee it.
Obviously, the animation appears a little too soon. I want it to appear after the video goes blurry. To do that, I move the playhead to that point in the timeline. To move the playhead, click on this part of it and drag it to wherever you would like. After the playhead is where you want it, move the text animation clip so that it starts here. Notice how the clip snaps to the position of the playhead for precise positioning. Now the clip starts where I want it, but it seems to go on for too long in the timeline. That is because the composition in After Effects was 30 seconds long, which is much too long for this short animation. To shorten this clip here in Premiere Pro, click on the end of the clip and drag it so that its length matches the length of the video clip that was already there. Play the timeline.
Hi, you may not know my name, but I'd like to request some of your hard-earned money to develop my ingenious product. It'll change the world. I guarantee it.
If you double-click the text animation in the program panel, you can move and resize this clip. You can see through the control points that show that this After Effects animation is slightly larger than the sequence that we are using in Premiere Pro. The After Effects animation is 1920 by 1080, which is a common HD widescreen format, and the video for this fundraiser had to be on a 4:3 aspect ratio, which is why it has a frame size of 960 by 720. I can easily resize this text animation by clicking on one of the corner control points and dragging to make the clip smaller, and then I can reposition the clip to where I need it. Now, suppose you wanted to change something in the text animation, maybe the color of the text. Since the clip here in Premiere Pro and the After Effects project are connected, all you need to do is edit the After Effects project. Select the composition in the Premiere Pro project panel and now choose Edit, Edit Original. You can also use the shortcut Command-E on the Mac or Control-E on Windows. After Effects will open and show you the project that the composition came from. In our case, we already had After Effects open, but this will work even if After Effects isn't already open. In After Effects, select the text layer in the composition. And in the Character panel, change the color of the font. Save the project using the shortcut Ctrl-S on Windows or Command-S on the Mac. Now return to Premiere Pro. The change you made is immediate.
Hi, you may not know my name, but I'd like to request some of your hard-earned money to develop my ingenious product. It'll change the world. I guarantee it.
If you change your mind about the text color change, you can always undo. And that's how you add an animation created in After Effects into a video that you're editing in Premiere Pro.